and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Touchdown, Cougars! Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
2nd and long here. Working the ground game. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Williams looking for a man. Finds his back in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage and make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
Williams. Tight end finds a soft spot. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throws to the wideout. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Throwing, Williams. And he gets it away.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the Huskies will try to pick it up on 4th down. Fourth down, Williams. Release to the back. Right on target this time. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Right up. Got some room Forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
Here's Williams to throw. Still looking to his right. Touchdown, Husky! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Snags it quickly on the left. Makes the grab and down immediately. Picks up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Dropping back, it's Buckmeyer. Right side, it's Martin. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Really nice time to go RPO there by the offense. 3rd and short. You might run the football. You got to fake that, certainly, and it freezes the defense just a split second enough for the QB to spit that thing out to the perimeter.
He's loose on the left. The 20. The inside. Touchdown, Cougars. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play fake, Williams. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Williams. Out wide right, it's Washington. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cougars! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Washington. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Williams escapes the pressure to his right. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. The Huskies are threatening on 1st and goal. Tough run here. It's Washington.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz score. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Got enough for the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Casper. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the touchdown, BYU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the right. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll send the back in motion. Fresh center downs going to the air. Unloads it left. Way off target there.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They just keep firing. This time it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
They'll run the screen. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Buckmeyer. Right side, it's Lyons. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He locked up and held on to bring him down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Powers inside. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
Back to pass on second down. Rush right in his face. Complete in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Look out! Hauls it in. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Drops back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here, and you're trying to get aggressive, you're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Second and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a man in the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's first and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll need a bunch on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout call by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Snapped it. They'll throw to start the drive. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, BYU!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Deep in the end zone, it's Washington. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll start on the ground with Washington. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Now Washington uses his 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Number 93, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuff both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Keeps it looking for the edge. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall, getting sacked on the 3rd play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Now on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give it...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Quick give. It's Martin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start on the ground with Washington.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down to the air. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting. Back out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. Moves to his right. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's caught. Off and running. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Man, momentum is a real thing in college football, and you're seeing it shift here in the 3rd quarter. The defense just forced a 3-and-out. Their offense scored a touchdown the last time out. We've got a close game, but all of the momentum is squarely now on their side.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll start on the ground with Washington.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Out wide right, it's Washington. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Open space at the 25. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Fires to the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Number 95, sets his best on the foot.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Brings him to the open. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They were all over it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick. Down here on the goal-to-go situation, they break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Husky! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with this 2-point conversion attempt. Moving the pocket, it's McMillan. A little release to the back. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Right side, it's Martin. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Based on what we've seen, if you like offense, this is the game for you, and we've got a big 4th period waiting. a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up 10.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. On the ground, it's Martin. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The run inside. It's Martin. And he's brought down after a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Mottmeyer. Left side, it's Martin. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Makes the grab. Down he goes.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Casper. Touchdown, Cougars! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And he makes the grab for the deuce.
That's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. It's complete to the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good time.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
From the gun, it's Martin. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
On the direct snap, it's Martin. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Left side is Casper. Makes a grab and room to run. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Martin. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. There he goes. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Going to the run, it's Martin. He stopped short of the 1st down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. They'll take the penalty and move them back. On 1st and goal, let's see if BYU can score here. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a 1st down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. They're all over him. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play. Snaps on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the...
Looking for a huge play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Rushes on. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Breaks the tackle. How about that tackle to stop him short on fourth down?
Offense finally woke up, right? In the second half, they came out with their hair on fire. And, David, I don't know if it had as much to do with schematics as it did guys just winning their one-on-one matchups. They told us coming into this game they thought they had the horses to get this thing done. They just had to make the plays, and we saw that happen in the second half.
They did. They made the plays time and time again until they didn't. Until this last drive when the defense had to have a stop, had to make a play, didn't have much confidence because of all the success they've had, but it was good to see the defense bounce back, keep their head on, and get a big stop for their team late.